15 skills that will pay off forever. Welcome back to our channel, Self-Invested Millionaire. Today I will be talking about 15 skills that will pay off forever. But before we get started, subscribe to our channel to never miss any updates. So without any further delay, let's get started quickly. It doesn't always cost money to learn the most important things in life. But that doesn't mean it doesn't require time, effort, and patience to learn. They are especially important for learning important life skills. Have you ever thought, what are some useful skills that are difficult to acquire but will benefit? Below are some of the 15 skills that will pay off forever. Number 1, time management. Effective time management is one of the most valued skills of employers and, in general, human life. Managing your time sensibly will improve your work-life balance and increase your happiness. Good time management also reduces stress and allows you to reach your goals faster and easier. Time management benefits you in all areas of your life. Planning is an essential time management skill to develop. Time management helps you in all fields of your career. Time management is important for raising priorities and increasing productivity. Good time management also makes you more intentional about how to invest your time. Number 2, consistency. Whether it's a new exercise habit, studying, or working on an important project, consistency is essential to maintaining success. Consistency develops routines and builds momentum. It forms a habit that almost becomes a second property. For example, consider one of your goals. It takes consistent effort to move forward towards that goal. If you are not consistently focused on achieving it, you will probably revert to old habits or lose interest. Consistency is the difference between failure and success. When people reach the top, they often stop trying. However, to maintain that top position, we must work harder and produce more consistent work results, so he says. Number 3, positive self-talk, self-conversation. Self-talk can be negative or positive. It can be encouraging or painful. Much of your self-talk depends on your personality. If you are an optimist, your self-talk may be more helpful and positive. If you tend to be a pessimist, the opposite is generally true. Positive thinking and optimism can be effective stress management tools. Really, holding a confident prospect in life can give you some well-being advantages. For example, a 2010 study showed that optimists had a higher quality of life. If you think your self-talk is too negative, or if you want to emphasize positive self-talk, you can learn to shift your inner dialogue. It can help you become a more positive person, and it may improve your health. Number 4, do not interfere with unnecessary things. It takes decades to master the quality of not interfering or poking our nose in unnecessary things. It's no good for anyone to interfere with someone else's personal affairs. It's a waste of time and resources. If you're morally right, you don't have the right to make extra talk. Number 5, know when to shut up and do it right. Sometimes it doesn't help to whine or complain. To be precise, sometimes you just need to close your mouth. Moreover, it's best to keep it in your heart. When you're feeling angry, upset, anxious, the person tends to say everything that comes to one's mind. However, after that, the person ends up regretting and thinking about it. Shutting your mouth when you're upset is one of the most useful skills. Of course, it is also one of the most difficult skills to master. Number 6, listen. Silence is a set with listening, says Richard Coriaga. Many of us are busy with the work we have to do. Instant messaging, phone calls, etc. Our brains take root when they exceed the amount of information they can tolerate. Listening is essential to being effective as a speaker. To be an effective speaker, you need to receive feedback from your audience. In other words, listen to your audience and adjust your presentation according to what works best. The secret of active listening, or the attitude of being willing to listen to the other person's words, how to listen, is to repeat what the other person said. It can be very easy for everyone to have the same perception. Number 7, learn a new language. This skill does more than just create new conversation opportunities and open up job opportunities. One of the most practical ways to take advantage of today's spare time is to start learning new skills. People who are always successful are those who want to learn new things every day, whether they're learning about other cultures or a second language. Of course, the same can be said for languages other than English. Mastering all the cultures is key to learning a language. It's a difficult technique, but it's well worth pursuing. Number 8, speak in public. An important skill to have in your part of life is public speaking. It is a skill or the ability to beat the crowd. Energy can carry you far, both inside and outside the workplace, and it all begins with honing those public speaking skills. Mastering public speaking leads to increased self-confidence, which in turn gives a cool and collected presence in front of the audience. Of course, knowledge of the subject you're presenting is necessary, but beyond that, when making any kind of compelling speech, including marketing to clients, be prepared to answer and discuss the difference. The ability to speak publicly is not only important for making a strong claim, but also required for moving forward. For example, to express why a particular product or idea is an interesting topic for the editor of a publication, you need to use words that are powerful enough to obtain conspiracy and curiosity. Great marketing will make consumers and editors want to know more. When you talk to your audience with ideas or discussions that you agree with or disagree with, you can speak in public. Number 9, ability to adapt and improvise over obstacles. This skill allows you to keep moving forward despite the inevitable major changes. Difficult times will happen someday, and flexibility allows you to take a step back and bring out new courses. Number 10, ability to sell and negotiate. Trading is often called the leader skill of marketing. Whether you are selling commodities or selling yourself as the best person for the job, selling is important to success and accomplishment. Number 11, control your thoughts. Mark Givert says that if you want to do what you want to do and achieve what you want to achieve, you need to consciously control your thinking. We are all the product of past experiences, all of which are thoughtful. Number 12, ability to read, understand, and memorize. Good memory is often considered to be what you have or don't have, but it is possible to train your memory to achieve much more than it is today. It is a skill that you can study and master. The ability to become a master of memory is not a supernatural ability or a natural gift, but it may be the result of using techniques to maximize the abilities your brain already has. Number 13, being at this moment now. According to happiness researcher Matt Killingsworth, we are not very good at being at this moment. We say that 47% of what we do is thinking about something else, which hinders happiness. No matter what you do, thinking about other things will reduce your happiness. For example, not many people like commuting. It's one of the most boring activities, but commuting. Number 14, honesty. If you're always honest with others, you will sometimes encounter awkward things. However, just because you can't say something good to the other person doesn't mean you don't have to say it. Facebook COO Sheryl Sandberg is a supporter of radical honesty. It's a method of feedback that takes care of a person as an individual and at the same time is willing to infuriate the other person. When practicing radical honesty, it's a good idea to use the acronym HHIPP to learn how to do it. Radical candor's rules are humble, helpful, immediate, in person, and it doesn't personalize. Number 15, reading. Some people say that their hobby is reading, while many people say that they can't concentrate on reading books. However, there are many opportunities to read books, such as school assignments. The trick to practicing in such a case is to read the table of contents first. Reading is important because it develops the spirit. Understanding the written language is one way the mind develops its abilities. Teaching young children to read helps them develop their language skills. It also helps them learn to hear. And it seems that you should spend about 30 minutes reading the most interesting part first. After that, it is better to read the rest for 1 to 2 hours. So that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit like and subscribe to our channel, Self-Invested Millionaire. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.